You must be sleeping under a rock or something. You don't understand what's happening here. I'm in God mode nowadays, son. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of your table. I'm the provider around here.
YouTube faithful, what's going on? It's Motivation Monday. I apologize for the late video. I have been coding nonstop round the clock trying to get crushed bats out. It should be done probably within the week, maybe sooner. I will have beta testers on it probably tonight, hopefully. Now, if you're not sure what that is, I will talk about it mid-video, but yesterday was an amazing day and we're trying to do it again today. So what I want you to do, if you want MLB picks all summer long that you can count on with data-driven analysis, a little bit of humor, a little bit of crushing involved, hit that subscribe button. Don't wait, and always smash the like button. It really helps your boy out. Let me tell you, it really helps me out. I do appreciate it. I hate to ask for it because it is corny and cringy, but hey, if you can't beat them, join them. Smash the like button like mama taught you right. Now let's do a quick recap of yesterday. As you can see, this was my parlay play nuke. Told him in the cord this was nuke worthy, and I actually had another one that missed because of Joker's blow out the rebounds. How about that Thunder? Y'all thought Thunder was a second round exit? Nah. Know your roles. The Thunder are in the Western Conference Finals once again, and we are gonna demolish those Wolves. Let me talk to you for a second. Thunder ain't afraid of no wolf, because when the Thunder hits, bang! The Wolves are getting electrocuted. Let's go. So, 8-1 in MLB yesterday. 8-1. And I've been doing that for days straight. Now, Nor'easter, who must be a new member, posted this. I didn't even see it till today. I appreciate you posting this, buddy, because he says, soft recap of W's versus L's versus platform, be it large or small, this channel helped me achieve this outcome. And I do appreciate it, man. That is a good thing that you posted that. He's showing that he is getting value by being in my community. And that's all I really care about. And I'm taking it up a notch with crushed bats. You better believe it, okay? And I don't even cover soccer, but I got guys like Goal who people are shouting him out because he did well in the soccer streets. Now, real quick, yesterday you can see King, Otani, Judge, Wu, Kelly, Tucker, and Freddie Peralta, all cash. Max Fried was the only chalk. That is an elite hit rate. And then the WNBA over here, cash. The only thing that chalked was Courtney Williams. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1. I cover WNBA, get in the mix. Now that the victory lap is done and you guys can see what the weekend we had, I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. We only have MLB today and one WNBA game. I am going to make this quick, clean, and easy for you guys. We're going to build a parlay play lineup that is going to be probably nuke worthy. Maybe. I don't feel like nuking today. Tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, and today my priority is just to get my app into the beta testers' hands tonight. So that is my goal. I will show you that momentarily. But first, we are going to talk about Cristopher Sanchez, who in my opinion is in the best matchup on the slate today for MLB. His true line is 6, okay, which gives him push equity, but you can see here his demon 6.5, 7.5, 4.5, wide range of outcomes. He can either get shelled, or he can deal, or he can do a combo of both. He's playing in Coors Field, which is a hitter-friendly park. They smash balls. Pause. No, we're good here. We're just talking about MLB, comment guy, but the fact of the matter is this. Sanchez is either going to deal or he's going to tilt you. But even the thing is he could give up 5 earned runs and still land on 7 Ks. I promise you that is well within his range to give up 5 runs and get 7 Ks, especially versus the Rockies. Stranger things have happened, okay? But me personally, I'm going with the strikeouts. I think it's hitting. The question becomes, what line are we taking? Well, I think 5.5 is his most optimal line, and I think 6 is also okay if you want to take the chance that he gets 7. It is likely that he lands on 6 and not 7, which is why I think 5.5 is fine, because you do get almost 3x, 2.5. And then if I will show you my other pair later on, and then we can get a 2x. But take a look. Cristopher Sanchez. My new tool, crushed bats. The pitcher side. There's a pitcher and hitter side. The hitter side is still in the oven. The pitcher side is all but ready to go, minus a few little tweaks. The way it's going to work is this. If you have access to my Discord, meaning you're a gold package member, you already have access to this. Not yet, but you will. I coded it to work hand in glove with Discord. So you'll be taken to this page. You click log in. You put in your credentials. It's going to make sure you have the role. And then as you can see, I'm already signed in. So click authorize. And then bang, you're in the mix. It'll be that easy. Seamless, man. Seamless. Now, as long as you're a paying Discord member, you pay your monthly membership, you will have access to it. If you don't, you lose access. That's how you get access to this tool, as well as the live streams, the plays, and everything else. So you have your pitchers here. All right, we're looking for Mr. Sanchez. A dirty Sanchez, if you will. Not tonight, Papa. Now, you can see I have the Vegas odds nice and clean for you right here, but what do you notice right off the rip? The 6.5 line is heavily juiced over, so if you're a guy that takes straight bets, good for you. You live in a state that isn't poverty. 6.5 at plus 125, baby, I would take a shot on that all day long. Then you got his hits allowed, 5.5. It's pretty much even money. The best place to take it would be DraftKings. His earned runs are plus money. I would stay away. His walks, 50-50. And then his pitching outs at 17.5 are juiced over, which, let me talk to you. If he goes 18 pitching outs, he's going to get 6 Ks more often than not. Okay, this is what makes no sense to me. His pitching outs at 17.5, but then the same Vegas makers are putting his line at 6.5. And this is what I am telling you and talking about. Vegas will take advantage of big names and big matchups that the public knows. So it's critical that we account for that, which I have. So strikeout rate, 9.8. The league average is 8.5. Easier to get strikeouts. Batting average, 0.217. It's way below the average. Fewer hits likely. I summarize it for you. You can see his historical performance over the last 5 starts. Okay. Now, by the way, I added this. If you don't want this in the way, you can click hide. You can click hide, and it's seamless. That way, when you're on your phone scrolling, you can hide all this stuff and just get to the meat and potatoes. But I want to show you this because this is important too. So this is the historical trends graph, so you can see how he's been going. And if you take everything out and you just look at it one by one, strikeouts, you can kind of get a range of outcomes idea. 12, then he went all the way down here to 2, then he went to 6. Then he went to 5. Then he went back up to 8. This 12 is causing all sorts of issues. Now, eventually in version 2, I'll have it show who these matchups were against, and I will also have a head-to-head slider for you. That's coming in a later version. But you can kind of see this was the top of his range, outlier. Then this was an outlier. Then he went back up here, then back here, then up here. He's probably going to come right back down here to 7 or 6. Okay, that would be the logical next data point. Okay, that is why you want to use this to see, well, what is the next logical step? If we're following this graph, it would be down, up, middle, down, and then back to the middle, 6 or 7. Okay, now I added, if you click these little things, it'll pop up this little thing and give you a little bit more details, just a quality of life enhancement. You can see pitch 6 innings, strikeouts 5, earned runs 0, hits allowed 1, walks 3. That's already posted down here too, so you can see the last 5. Again, in a future update, it'll show who he played against. This isn't really what this app is for. This is just a bell and whistle to help you have it right there. And then the meat and potatoes right here, we're going to set the line to 5.5. We're going to set it to 6. The earned run, this is automatically populated by what the Vegas odds are up above, but you can set it to PrizePicks, Underdog, ParlayPlay, whatever you want. We're going to set his earned runs to 1.5, hits allowed to 4.5, walks 1.5. Now, he hasn't played the Rockies a lot. I mean, the data sizes are always going to be small. Pitchers only start every other 5 or 6 days or so, depending on who it is. So what I did was, what happens if we ran this sample 10,000 times? Well, let's find out. Click crush it. And now, as you can see, my model loves this matchup for him, which is by design. I have him showing projected for 5 hits allowed, 2 walks, going almost 17.5 pitching outs, which is exactly what the Vegas line is. So that is right. Now, my model says he's going to get 8 Ks on average. Okay, this is an average of what he should be getting a projection. Okay, this is what all these are. What you're looking for here is the probabilities of how many times. So remember, this is a 10,000 sample size. So how many times is he going over? You want the percentage of how many times that happened in the simulation. So, okay, so this is how we're looking at it. This game just played out 10,000 times in a blink. How many times did he get 6 or more Ks? Well, 67% of the time. So that is how you'd want to do that, okay? Earned runs, 64% of the time. Hits allowed, 58%. These numbers are lower. The prop line is lower than what the Vegas has it for, and the walks, 64%. This is the optimal thing. He goes over 6Ks 67% of the time. Now that still leaves Papa 33% of the time where he doesn't get 6Ks. You can't just throw that out the window. 33% is 1 in 3. That's a large number. That is the gambling side. But we're trying to make the right plays every single day to realize our equity and edge. So we're going to go down here and you see the recommendations. Take more, take more on everything. But if it's all showing take more on the same player, you'd want to just go with the one that has the highest probability, which is his 6Ks. And then to give it a little bit better boost, I am going to take him at 5.5 just in case he decides to land on 6, which my base model, which isn't a simulator, has him projected for 6. I factor in the weather, the batting averages, the batters on the other team, his averages, everything you can account for. I'm not going to tell you my whole method and algorithm, but everything is accounted for. I have been doing very well in MLB. You can ask in the comments using this tool. I've been going like 8-1, 6-1, 5-0, 7-0. I mean, it's I believe in this, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. And then I have this Vegas boost here, which won't apply to him because the line and the model has him projected at what the Vegas line would be anyways. But you could see Vegas will take advantage of big name matchups like Sanchez versus the Rockies and hike the lineup. Paul Skeens versus anyone. They're taking advantage of Paul Skeens regardless of the matchup. So what I've done is I've made it to where you can compare the Vegas boost on the strikeouts only. So right now, by default, it factors in the Vegas lines because they are surgical. You know how those bookmakers are. The lines that they do is surgical. You have to calculate that into the projection. But I give you the option to see, well, what if we have no market manipulation, no Vegas lines, what would it be? And you can see it's 67.24%. It doesn't really change. It won't change that much because my model is going to be on par with Vegas most of the time. That is just because Vegas is accurate, my model's accurate. But sometimes there will be discrepancies, and I want you to be able to see it. Now, this is only for the strikeout feature, but there is no K-boost situation here because the model in Vegas are in harmony. Let me show you an example, and that is that. You will understand it. It may sound, this is very simple, guys, to use, I promise you. You don't even have to worry about that. That is like a next level thing if you're an analytics junkie, but by default, it's like this. So that's all you need to worry about now. So long-winded way of saying we're taking Sanchez over 5.5, but I want to show you this tool because you guys are going to be using it. This is how you guys are going to cook. You're going to be cooking with Captain Crush's algorithm in your own hands. So you want to know a pitcher and Captain Crush isn't available? You go on there. I'm in his Discord. Bang, I got the tool. Bang, you got it. Plus I'm going to be running the optimal plays and posting them for you like always, plus the slips. Captain Crush is here to give you value, baby. Now, you could see yesterday, this was the 250 nuke. That one hit. And then look at my $900 nuke. I nuked the wrong lineup, baby. The wrong lineup. You hate to see it. Judge, King, Ohtani, Woo, and I took Joker 11.5 because why wouldn't Joker get 12 rebounds? Aaron Gordon wasn't supposed to play, right? Wrong. Aaron Gordon played and he cooked with 12 rebounds and they still got blown out of the gym. If it wasn't a blowout, Joker covers. It is what it is. We're going to build another one today and it's hitting, Papa. Let's go. So there's no NBA today. We got MLB and WNBA. So let's get this going. We already know right off the rip, Sanchez is leg number 1. Where you at, buddy? 5.5. Oh yeah, it's hitting. Should we do something crazy? Look at this. 6.5, 2.2. I mean, this is insane. Should we do something crazy and take him at 6.5? No, I'm not going to be a greedy man. Never have been, never will be. 5.5, I think it's hitting. Model thinks it's hitting. Base model, simulated model, my own research, it all says he's going over. Now, if he doesn't show up, chat, he doesn't show up. That's how it is. That's the gambling side. He's a human being. He ain't a robot. He can go out there and say, I don't care. I'm not showing up today. I'm tired and only get 2Ks. Okay? It's all probable and possible. Welcome to gambling, buddy. So we got leg number 1 down. Now let's go find us another leg. Well, unfortunately, this one isn't on ParlayPlay, the earned runs, which I'm working with them and telling them they need to add it in. But Sonny Gray, 1.5 earned runs versus Detroit. Now this is crazy. Look at this. It's paying 2.25x for 2 gabbies. And that is because of Sanchez, my man. And that is because these books really don't have faith in Sanchez getting 6Ks. It's crazy. Same thing with Sonny Gray to get 2 earned runs, but we're going for it. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't care. But if you want to go down to 4.5Ks to be as conservative as you can for Mr. Sanchez, 1.8x is what you would get there. Okay. But if he can't get 6Ks versus the Rockies, I mean, we saw it the other day. Who was it? Gallon? I think it was Gallon who sold the K. I can't remember. Someone sold the Ks versus the Rockies, but it is what it is. That is, I'm taking him at 5.5. If he sells, chat. Okay, 2.25x for this. Let's run Sonny Gray via crushed bats and see what we got. Now, first, right off the rip, you can see he doesn't give up a lot of earned runs. He does have outlier games, 7, 0, 4, 3, and 3. If he shows up today with full command, he may not give up 2 runs, okay? When you take things like that, he could give up 5 hits and still not get runs because you still need the hitters on the other side to hit, but in addition to that, you need their defense to not be elite. So let's look at Sonny Gray. We're looking at 1.5 across the board. And look, the numbers don't lie, dude. And it may seem jarring at first, but the numbers are the numbers, and I trust the data. 78% of the time in 10,000 runs, he's going over 1.5 earned runs. Okay, you can see the percentage of times the line went over in the simulation. 78%. Projected for 6 Ks, 3 earned runs, roughly 5.6 hits allowed, 1.5 walks, and then 17 pitching outs. Which if we go back up to the Vegas odds, you can see it's roughly right there. 5.5 is heavily juiced over. The hits allowed is heavily juiced over. Earned runs is plus money, plus 120, but that's 2.5. There's no out data. 1.5 walks is plus money. Yeah, it's all lining up. You can see elite matchup for him on the strikeout side, but they're also getting more hits on the tie, which is good for us. So they will strike out, but they're also going to get hits. So if you don't want to take the earned runs and you want to take the hits allowed at 4.5, or if you just want to take his strikeouts at 5.5, I will say this, his recent form isn't that great. You can lower it to 4.5 and see what he would get. 71% of the time he's getting at least 5 Ks, but the earned runs is head and shoulders above everything else. So comment guy, I say to you, if he sells, he sells. This is 2.25x. I like it a lot. Then you just have to mix and match some hitters in there, which we will go over later today in the live stream. But one thing I will say as a Pirates fan, Brian Reynolds, I've been taking him less 5.5 hitter fantasy score, and he has been going green for the longest. But yesterday he was due. And what happened when he was due? Well, on May 17th, he hit a home run, a single, got walked. Today, even against Lodolo, I think you could go right back to him. Take less on Brian Reynolds. It's going to be sweaty. You better believe it. Especially Lodolo's been struggling, but I think you could go back to it. It's been a quasi wagon, okay? But these are the 2 guys. There's other guys posted in the Discord right now. You want access to that tool I just showed you? Crushed Bats, my daily prop lists, my slips, my community, my chat, everything. $24.99 gold package right now, but I have a promo for you guys, okay? You go to CaptainCrush.net, the gold package, it's right here. Silver is just going to be plays. Right now, I have a summer special for everyone. 3 months is $60. Normally, it would be $75. I'm giving you $15 off if you buy in bulk. That's 3 months. Get in the mix. It's the price of an Xbox game. You're going to get way, way more value than that because I'm going to help you make this and then some. But not only that, comment guy, I'm going to teach you how to do it, and I'm going to give you the tools, the tricks of the trade. You're not sold on the 3 months? Fine. Buy 1 month for $24.99. And the ones that sign up before Crushed Bats is officially released are grandfathered in from any price adjustments, okay? Because I will eventually have to raise the prices once those apps go live because the server maintenance cost is going to skyrocket. So come get in the mix, be a part of the team. If you're wondering how it is, you can send me an email. You have ways to get free trials. I will show you right now. If you sign up for Parlay Play, you can get 30 days of my Discord free, so you get in for a free trial. All you have to do is send me the email. Now, we're going to take Sanchez at 5.5 today. This is going to be, I said I wasn't interested in nuking, but I don't know, man. Maybe we should nuke. Maybe we should. Let's see what they got for the promo. Well, this is a promo. We got WNBA, which I'm going to talk about. And real quick for PrizePicks, I think you can go with Gabby Williams, 26.5 fantasy score. She does have block and steal equity. You could take her PRA at 19.5. She didn't do it last game, but listen, it's early on in the season. We're still seeing what's what, but Gabby does have block and steal equity. She has rebound, upside, assist. I think the fantasy side is optimal. Either one of these two. I'm not going heavy on any WNBA yet, although I have been winning. And then I do like Arike Ambawale at 14.5 points. I did have her under last game, and it soared under. And I do think she shot bad, and I do think she can bounce back. 14.5 is way too low. If you wanted to take a full shot at 18, you could. She is going to chuck the ball up. Unders are going to hit more often than not, but her line was just 20.5. Now it's 18. I think that's an overcorrection. And then obviously Paige, the new darling of the WNBA, I honestly like less there too, but I'm going to fade that. Where's the one that I'm looking for? Skylar Diggins at 18.5. Give me less. She got 21 last time. Whatever. I'm still taking less. If she goes over, she goes over. This video is longer than I wanted it to be, guys, but it is what it is. So let me show you. You can see Gabby Williams, 19.5 PRA. Take this out of the equation because this is an anomaly outlier game. 32 minutes. Look at her normal range of outcomes for Gabby Williams. Now I use Pick Finder to find this. This is a tool that I use to help me out across all sports. It's not a predictive tool. It's just a all the stats in one place. So you can use code CRUSH on this and get 10% off for life. The link's in the description. I highly recommend it. But you can see Gabby Williams' PRA right here. Now let's go back and find Arike Ungumbawale. I love to say that. Ungumbawale. Less 4.5 assists. The line is perfect. Look, 4, 6, 3, 5, 5. Her range of outcomes is anywhere between 4 to 6. Period. Point blank, easy. So let's look at the head-to-heads. And she's literally getting 4 to 6. 5, 3, 4, 5, 10. So you could take under 4.5 assists, or you could just say what I said, which was the points over 14.5, but the line is actually 18 right now. Look at the head-to-heads. 15, 21, 24, 24, 19. She cooks historically in this spot against this team, but all the teams are different. You can see her overall range of outcomes. It's not as pretty, okay? But that's my take on Arike. And then the last person, I'm showing you this, and then we'll build the lineup. Comment guy. Hold your horses. Skylar Diggins Smith at 18.5. First of all, look at all the red. Literally all red, head-to-head 50%. The line's way too high. I'm taking less. You can see her range of outcomes. It's very rare she gets 19 points. She only played 29 minutes here and got it, but historically, she does cook in this spot. So you can look at this and see, well, Cap, she's been getting over. Yeah, she has been. It's going to be sweaty, Papa. That's why you don't anchor any of it. This Skylar Diggins less is 1 lineup max. Gabby Williams, PRA or fantasy, 1 lineup max. And Arike, 18 points, 1 lineup max, okay? In fact, I like Arike's Goblin the most at 14.5. So let's go back over here to Parlay Play and see what we got. Okay, so we got Arike right here, show all points lines. They got her at 17.5, 14.5. What does that pay? 1.8x. We're almost there for a full 2x. I like to do my full 2x lineups on Parlay Play mainly. I wish they had Sonny Gray's earned runs, but they don't. There's a few other pictures I like. They're posted in the cord. Where they got Gabby at? We can't be nuking WNBA this early though, Chad. It's not optimal. They got her fantasy score here. Do they have a PRA? They don't have a PRA up for us, so we'd be locked into the fantasy score, which would give us 3x. Not bad, but I think we can do better. Can I count on my Pirates to strike out 4 Reds today? That is the question. Can I count on you, Mitch Keller? Can I trust you, as Goal would say? 2x if I take him to... He's getting 4Ks, okay? The black and gold. I should throw on my Pirates hat. This is the 2x one for Parlay Play. Now, do I nuke? I can't believe I'm putting Mitch Keller and Arike Ungumbawale in the lineup, but I already have my other lineups built, and this is for YouTube. This is YouTube exclusive. You know what? I'm not going to nuke it. I'm just going to put 100. That is kind of a nuke for most people, but let's go 50, and if I have regrets because it didn't hit, I'm thinking, should we just go with the full 1,000, dude? Let's just nuke the whole account. No, we can't. We'll go a hundo. There it is. If you want a tail... Wow, they took down Arike at 14.5. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, why they're taking the things down, so we will have to do this on PrizePicks, but it will come back up when it does. Use code CRUSH, get in the mix, guys. The best place to take it will be here, but they're having a technical glitch right now. You can't even get Mitch Keller at 3.5Ks on PrizePicks, unfortunately. So this would be what it would be. This would be 2.75x. I'm not going to take this on PrizePicks, guys. I'm going to take it on Parlay Play once it's up. I do appreciate you tuning in. Kind of a different video today. I have a lot more pictures I broke down in the Discord. I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, get in the Discord before the prices go up. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.